had a conversation with Kelly about it before. Body positivity wasn't a thing. And they're through and through 80s kid. Like I am, you know, like you were this way or you were, like that's how you had to be. And if you weren't, then learning that, I'm 44, you know, so I'm just like, oh, don't have to fit into a box. I just have to be nicer to myself. It's kind of a better way to live. Hi, I'm Erin. I am a wife, a dog mum, a business owner, and a pole dancer. The thing that stood out to me the most was that if you wanted it, there was always guidance. You were never really left to your own devices to figure things out. Each workout or each time you came here, it was for a reason and it was targeted, it was programmed, it wasn't just fluff. Like going to a gym and doing it yourself and trying to figure things out and getting no results. How did I feel the first time walking in? I didn't feel particularly nervous or overwhelmed, but I felt maybe a little intimidated just because it felt like everybody kind of knew what they were doing. I didn't, I'm a pole dancer. I feel comfortable, everybody's lovely, I chat to everybody. Gym etiquette, lovely, love it. It's interesting, I've always been quite strong. Some of the weights that I lift, it would never have occurred to me that I would have been able to do that. Even though I complain about it all the time, I find it a nice challenge. So I was a CrossFitter for a long time. My training partner was a Māori girl and she could always like lift 10 kilos heavier than me. She always could lift heavier, but I was way faster. So like I excelled in like the body weight stuff. And I just thought that's where I sat in life. You know, I just thought, oh, okay, well, this is my thing. You know, I'm a bit more acrobatic. But then when I came here and I could actually lift real weight, I was like, oh, okay, maybe I don't just sit in this lane. Maybe I actually can do some of the big girl stuff too. Having a routine where, you know, I have to be somewhere at a certain time really helps me through all aspects of my life, because otherwise, you know, I may or may not come because it's hard. Like, it's hard work. And sometimes I don't feel like it. Whereas I suppose having the structure of being here and meeting my coach, that helps me kick off my day, get organised, and then, you know, get what I have to get done. Training with Jess, I have learnt to have a bit more compassion for myself. There's good days, there's bad days. When I first started training with her, I came back from a holiday. I was very sick. I hadn't trained in months. It was very easy to beat myself up, and she was really good at just, you know, like, give yourself a break, we'll get there, and just slowly building back again. You know, like not ripping on myself and not being able to do the things that I used to be able to do before I got unwell. I was in a gym up on site. The lady that looked after the gym there, she was a PT, and so intermittently I'd like do my measurements and stuff with her. And one day she weighed me and I was 50 kilos and I cried. I was 27 and I was, you know, like, it was a big deal for me but I also didn't allow for the fact that like muscle weighs more than fat, none of that. I knew when I knew I had to be a certain, like, that was just how we were, right? You just had to be skinny. I feel like a lot of other gyms, you walk in and you're very anonymous. You're left guessing how to do things, or new people would be. Anyway, it's not the case here. You might not know everybody in the gym, but you know everybody in the gym, you know. And Kato and I are best buds. He finds me as soon as I walk in and he follows me around.
With the bone?
Yeah. You see the same faces, everybody's welcoming, everybody's here to help. It's different. There's a lot of people here that want to see you win. Just do it. Why not? You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Just do it.